Settling in, settling down, falling in love, not falling out. I keep on falling in. Each of us both done in the crown. A crown, a crown, a crown. A king and a queen, royally bound. Yeah. Both called it from the beginning. Called it. We knew that there had to be us. Knew that there had to be us. We do what we gotta do to stay winning, winning. The fuss and the fights will keep and trust. And you make me wanna say, I love you better today than yesterday.
Good morning, you guys. So I am just prepping Clem's breakfast. In the morning, it's really just focused around Clem, because other than that, I wouldn't have a morning routine because I go to bed very late. I have a feeling I have pretty bad, not pretty bad actually, I have a mild case of like insomnia. My brain like doesn't shut off at night, so I don't go to bed until pretty late, but I have been getting up early. Usually what I do is I wake up, cuddle Clem, but I don't cuddle for very long because it always scares me. I'm like, what if she like, you know, wakes up and then she really needs to go? So we get up, we go for a walk. When we come back, it is her first meal of the day. She eats twice in a day. I have been feeding her Fresh Pet. Not sponsored, I swear to God. Usually about one bag that's about 3 to 4 or 5 pounds will last her at least a week. It will most likely last her longer than that. I have been feeding her extra for the first month because obviously she was malnourished and she needed all the nutrients. But now that she's back on a normal schedule, she's gained some weight and she's doing great. I am now lowering her intake a little bit because I don't want to overdo it on her tiny little body. And these are actually for big dogs. The bigger the bag, I feel like the bigger dogs have it because it's a bigger chew. So I actually bring it home and I actually ground it up for her because I don't know if she doesn't want to because she's sassy or because she doesn't know how to, but she doesn't do well with big bites. She can eat it, she'll eat it, but she won't chew on it. So I don't want it to upset her stomach. So I come home and I ground it for her. So for breakfast, she just has this plain, and then for dinner, her meal changes a little bit because I add things to it just to make sure that she's getting her protein and her vitamins. But this is all she has for morning time. Kim also suggested to me to get her a bowl that is a slow feeder, and the reason is because when I first got her, she ate her food really quickly. Like, she was so starving. She ate so fast and she would do it without like breathing in the middle, and then like after eating she would just like basically. So Kim was like, you know what, you should really get a slow feeder. I think it'll be good for her, and that way she won't regurgitate her food and all this stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, good idea. So I went ahead and got this, which has been amazing because she has been eating way slower, and I think it's good for her brain in general just to get it working. So I do about a little bit over a half cup to fill this.
Every day it's gonna play out the same, the same, the same, the same. Hey, I love you better today than yesterday. Every day it's gonna play out the same. It's gonna play out the same. Growing as one, not growing.
Sit. Sit. Stay.
Say what we mean, say it from the
Stay.
heart.
Stay.
And grace,
Stay.
don't be alarmed. You say me, the beautiful side.
Okay, good girl. I also wanted to add in, while Clem is eating, that the Fresh Pet bag that I used can also be used as a topper. It doesn't have to be just that as a meal. Obviously, I have a very small dog, so she doesn't need very much to eat, which is also why I guess the 1 pound of the small topper for the small dogs is actually gonna be okay if you're just using it as a topper. I am introducing kibble to her. She didn't really know how to eat it when I gave it to her. I don't know if it's just her being picky or she doesn't know how to eat it, but I had to ground it up into like basically sand. And so that's what I mean by her dinner time looks a little bit different, because she eats fresh pet with a little bit of the kibble. And the reason why we do the kibble is because the kibble is high protein. So I'm trying to get her to gain a little bit of weight. So yeah, you can kind of use it however you'd like. Obviously, in order to feed a big dog, you're not gonna give them just fresh pet. That's expensive. But just so you guys know that it could be used as a topper. She is just small, so she has it alone because she doesn't eat very much. She eats about like 1.5 cups a day at most. So yeah, just wanted to mention that.
Play out the same. It's gonna play out the same. I love you better today than yesterday. Every day, it's gonna play out the same. It's gonna play out the same. La, la, la.
Good morning again. So usually after the first half of this morning, after like walking Clem and then feeding Clementine, I get back into bed and I sleep until around like 11. So she has her first walk at 8 or 9 depending on the day, and then we'll do all of that and then I'll go back to bed, because usually I don't go to bed until around like 3 or 4 in the morning. Just because, like I was saying earlier, I can't really sleep. So that is my time to like take a nap again, or I can't function throughout the day. We're just kind of chilling. So now it's probably time for me to get up, brush my teeth, wash my face, and get ready for the day.
There had to be nice. Knew that there had to be nice. What we gotta do to stay winning. Play out the same. It's gonna play out the same. I love you better today than yesterday. Every day, it's gonna play out the same. It's gonna play out the same. La, da, da, play out the same. I love you better today than yesterday. It's gonna play out the same. It's gonna play out the same. It's gonna play out the same. Better than yesterday. Love you more today. It's gonna play out the same. I love you, babe.
I hope you guys enjoyed Clem and I's morning routine. It's pretty calm for the most part. Let me know in the comments down below what your morning routine is like. If it's busy, if it's calm, if it's relaxing. Give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!